Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Beast Nanico, and I'm going to talk a little bit about daily sale limits, getting your plates back, and all the other questions that you guys have left me in the comment section. So I'm just going to run through them real quick and try to answer them the best I can. My man Cat says, I'm DSL level 1. How many cars in total do I have to sell, and does it matter if I buy cheap if I buy a cheap car without modifying it and selling it? I've currently sold 6 cars total. The answer to your question, man, is it's going to take, if you're at daily sale limit 1, you've already sold 6 cars, you need probably about 1 or 2 more to get up to daily sale limit 2. Alright, and from there, it takes about 6 or 7 cars to increase to daily sale limit 3, and 6 or 7 more cars to increase the daily sale limit 4. Okay, so all in total, I would say it takes about 24 cars. Now that's if you're at daily sale limit 1. Okay, now if you're at 3, 4, obviously, or I'm sorry, 2 or 3, then obviously it's only going to take a few cars. But that's basically how that works. All right, 6 or 7 cars, and it's different for everybody. So I'd even go as far as saying 8 to increase your daily sale limit up to the next level. Next question is from a man Kudux. He says, can I drive modded cars and other stuff with custom plates, wait 60 months, and will my plates be back? So I mean, yeah, technically you can. However, you follow the steps in the video, don't oversell, okay, and keep track of your selling times, and you will be able to get your plates back way sooner than that. Now, on average, it looks like most people are like 2 or 3, and so it takes about less than a week. However, if you're daily sale limit 1, it might take you a little longer, probably even I'd say about 3 weeks, but either way it goes, follow the steps and you'll be good, man, in no time, bro. Alright, my man Grime 2.0, not the regular, the Super 2.0 Grime, says, I sold 4 cars in 5 hours, so according to this I must be level 4, but I don't have plates. That's a good point, man, because I'm glad you said something, because some of you guys in the comments have said, oh man, I've been doing this and I don't have my plates. No, just keep close, because if you notice, you still haven't crossed that 4, and once you have, it's not automatic that you get your plates back right away. Sometimes you might have to start or restart your game, and sometimes you just might be a little off, and so either way it goes, you just keep pushing that system and getting clean. And also, if you get to this point where you still haven't gotten your plates back, but you're able to sell more than 4 cars in a 30-hour period, then maybe start driving stock cars for a little bit, at least 10, because that does also have an effect, but not so much, it seems like, after the last couple updates. But it's hard to say, because everyone is different. So I would say definitely keep driving stocks for a little bit, and your place should be coming right away. You're just right around the corner. Just don't oversell, and stick to what you've been doing, bro, because it sounds like you're good. Okay, next up, my man says, I helped my friend, his name is McMoney Gamer, by the way. Shout out to you dudes, and I appreciate all you guys too, man, and hitting the like button and subscribe and all that stuff. That does make this easier to do, and I can devote more time to it. So anyways, my man McMoney Gamer says, I helped my friend do cars. He hit the daily sale limit 3 times. He hit me up yesterday saying when he goes to sell a car, it says you can only sell vehicles worth up to $50,000. What does that mean? I've never heard of it. Okay, so I mean, it sounds like 2 different problems right there. Now, some of you guys know, like, shortly after, I want to say the nightclub. Anyways, some of those cars that Rockstar, actually I think it was around the time the podium started. So, but anyways, people tend to get where they can't sell the cars. Like if you got a podium car, and you try to sell it, you'll get that same message. So, and it's not just for Podium cars. There's other cars, and then sometimes when people dupe cars and then they pass it, or merge it to another car, then that car will have that same message. So something could come from your merge, or it could come from just having a car a free car where you can't sell it. That's how you get those messages. But the other problem sounds like where he says, where you say he hit the daily sell limit 3 times. Yeah, be careful. Definitely don't want to oversell. Remember, this is the golden rule. Do not sell more than 2 cars in a 2-hour period, or 7 cars in a 7 cars in a 30-hour period. So you definitely want to stay within a reasonable guideline. And you don't want to be overselling. All it's going to do is just run you into problems, man. Just go take it little by little. If you're still selling ISIs and that sort of thing, and you got a bunch of them don't sell them back to back to back to back. In fact, even switch up and sell some slam trucks or whatever, but also mix in some stock cars with those sales. So like maybe every 7 or 8 stock cars that you sell, then maybe sell an ISI, because all that's going to do is just bring it down. My man Fuse says, I got my plates back. How often do I sell stock cars? Well, I just went into that. Like I said, do not sell more than 2 cars in a 2-hour period, or 7 cars in a 30-hour period. Next question is, my man David Kelly says, I deleted most of my plates and I can't delete one. It says you cannot delete this plate. Can anyone help? Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, bro. That's your number 1 plate. That's your main plate. That's your, I guess once you start making plates, you have to have at least that 1 plate every time. Before you make your custom plate, there's always like a generic numbered plate that they assign you as a custom plate. So once you make yours, it replaces that. Okay. Now, don't worry if the game still recognizes that plate, then it's still good. If not, then you just have to make another one. And if that 1 plate does become corrupt, or the game sees that plate as a dirty one, then you'll need to make another one, and then eventually that will replace your original dirty plate, and you'll be able to delete that plate as well. You'll know because when you look in the iFruit, the very first plate is your main custom plate. All the other ones are just additional ones that you can make. My man David Lett, he says, so can I sell a dirty dupe every 30 hours if on level 2? No, you cannot. In fact, you should stop selling the dirty dupes. Alright, you definitely want to clean stock cars. That's what you want to sell. You don't want to sell dirty dupes. If you have a bunch of ISIs that are dirty and you know it, they all have the same plates, then you should use a duplication glitch that will put clean plates on your ISIs. You can clean them that way, or if you're brave, then every 8 or 9 cars, then sell that ISI, but then you'll risk your daily sell limit going back down. But at least if it goes back down, then then to sell 6 or 7 more cars and it'll go back up. Next up, my man Ruben asks, when you sell the cars, can it be any car or does it have to have stock wheels? That's actually 2 different things, Ruben. When you sell the cars, I recommend that you sell stuff that comes out of like San Andreas Super Audio, whatever that place is called. Where the cheap cars are, like your Faggios, Reginas, Oracles. Just buy cheap cars like that and put a upgrade or 2 on them. Something simple like paint, and that'll do the trick. I don't recommend doing free allergies like I used to, because it seems like it does not move the process as fast as selling regular cars does. And as for the stock wheels, it doesn't really matter what stock wheels you sell. The only time the stock wheels make a difference is if you need to go into the iFruit app because there's a bug in the system right now and it's stopping that iFruit app from opening up unless you're using the emulator, which is also something I do recommend if you're having a problem using the iFruit app. Download BlueStacks along with the iFruit emulator, and it makes it a lot easier to get in. So that's really basically it. I hope this video helps you guys. If so, please hit that like button and subscribe. That's really important. And if you still have questions after this video, don't hesitate to, drop a comment along with a like, and and I'll do everything I can to try to, get you fixed up, man, and get you back to putting plates on your car. So once again, I appreciate you guys, and stay tuned for the next video. It's coming up real soon. And for now, take care of each other. Don't be dicks. I'm BeastNatiCo, and I'm out.